Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about fault code P0545, which stands for Low Exhaust Gas Temperature Sensor Circuit Value. This code can be caused by a few different things, so I'm going to go over the most common causes and how to diagnose them. I'll also show you how to fix the problem, so you can get your car back on the road. The P0545 code is a diagnostic trouble code, DTC, that indicates a problem with the exhaust gas temperature, EGT, sensor circuit. The EGT sensor is responsible for measuring the temperature of the exhaust gases leaving the engine. This information is used by the Engine Control Unit, ECU, to adjust the fuel-air mixture and optimize engine performance. When the P0545 code is set, it means that the ECU has detected a low-voltage signal from the EGT sensor. This could be due to a faulty sensor, a problem with the wiring, or a problem with the ECU itself. There are several possible causes of the P0545 code, including faulty EGT sensor, damaged or corroded wiring, loose or disconnected electrical connector, faulty ECU. The symptoms of the P0545 code can vary depending on the underlying cause. However, some common symptoms include illuminated check engine light, reduced engine power, poor fuel economy, black smoke from the exhaust, rough idle. If you are experiencing the P0545 code, it is important to have it diagnosed and repaired by a qualified mechanic. Ignoring this code can lead to further engine damage. Here are some additional tips for troubleshooting the P0545 code. Inspect the EGT sensor for any signs of damage or corrosion. Check the wiring for any signs of damage or corrosion. Make sure that the electrical connector is securely connected. If you have access to a scan tool, you can use it to read the live data from the EGT sensor. This can help you to determine if the sensor is functioning properly. I hope this information is helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions. The first step in diagnosing the P0545 code is to use a scan tool to retrieve the code from the vehicle's computer. Once the code is retrieved, the mechanic will need to visually inspect the exhaust gas temperature, EGT, sensor and its wiring harness for any damage or corrosion. If the sensor or wiring harness appears to be damaged, it will need to be replaced. If the sensor and wiring harness appear to be in good condition, the mechanic will need to test the sensor's resistance. The resistance of the sensor should be within the manufacturer's specifications. If the sensor's resistance is not within specifications, it will need to be replaced. One common error when diagnosing the P0545 code is to assume that the sensor is faulty without first checking the wiring harness. The wiring harness can be damaged by heat, vibration, or rodents. If the wiring harness is damaged, it can cause the sensor to malfunction. Another common error is to replace the sensor without first checking the sensor's resistance. If the sensor's resistance is within specifications, replacing the sensor will not fix the problem. The P0545 code is not typically considered to be a serious problem. However, if the code is ignored, it can lead to other problems, such as increased emissions or decreased fuel economy. The most common repair for the P0545 code is to replace the EGT sensor. However, in some cases, the wiring harness may need to be repaired or replaced. The P0545 code can be caused by a variety of factors, including a faulty sensor, a damaged wiring harness, or a problem with the vehicle's computer. If you are experiencing this code, it is important to have it diagnosed and repaired by a qualified mechanic.